stop. Hey, Wolfgang!
Hi, Dr. McArthur. Sorry, no talking about the glass. McArthur, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
CryptFlicks.
Are you here to watch Mystery Before Silence?
Absolutely. Been waiting for it.
Been a popular choice tonight.
2 for him, please.
Coming out for you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show.
Thanks, Wolfgang. Come on, King Bubba. Let's get to this flick. Oh, man. They're showing some good movies this month. No? That one looked pretty good. What about this one? Okay. Takes a lot to make a mummy sick, but... Fine, yeah. We'll come back for this one. You hungry? Hey, Dixon!
Hey, Dr. McArthur, how you doing?
How are you?
Oh, what's
Sorry
the
about
glasses
that.
play? Where are you supposed to be, little man?
Bubba Joe.
All right, Bubba Gump, how you doing? Hey, would you guys like to try one of our jazz cola, popcorn, candy specials?
I think we'll do 2 of those.
2 of those, and I know you like an extra buttery, Mr. McArthur.
You know me, Dixon.
Well, good luck. We just popped a bunch of fresh corn for you
Ooh,
guys.
it smells delicious. Oh, yeah.
Don't touch that, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, miss.
Thank you, Dixon.
How much popcorn you want, sir? 2 kernels. You got it right here. 1, 2. Here you go, guys. You want the gallon special?
Yes, please. Oh, watch out. Oh.
Here you go. 2 jazz cola, 2 liters.
Wow, thank you.
What kind of candy are you thinking tonight, huh? Under wraps. You want a Sour Patch? Oh, Reese's Pieces. All right, here's a bunch of crunch, my man. Enjoy it. Come on, all you need, Mr. McArthur.
You know me, I'm a strong guy.
All right, hey, straw to the king of movies.
Oh, wow. Thank you,
That's
Dixon.
coming from all alleys.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, guys, enjoy the movie. Just kidding, enjoy.
Thanks, Dixon. Hey, Corn.
Hey, relax, okay? Whoa. Hey, hands down, okay? Can I see your tickets, please?
Yes.
Perfect. Beautiful ticket. It's a good show.
Yeah, you've seen it?
Yeah. I got the early release.
Nice.
Uh-oh. No ticket, no show. Sorry.
You know what? We'll just go get another one. It's okay. We'll go get another one. Come on.
Hey, be careful.
Sorry, Dixon.
Jeez Louise, people these days, huh? Mummies these days.
Okay. I'm sure they'll have another ticket for us. Hey, Wolfgang.
Hi.
Hey, we're back. So we're actually gonna need another ticket.
Sorry, no talking about the glass.
We're gonna actually need another ticket for him.
CryptFlicks.
Yes.
Almost sold out.
I know, but he lost his ticket. We're gonna need to get another one.
Okay, one more.
One more. Thank you.
Okay.
Here. Hold on to that. Tight. All right. Let's go. Man, I cannot wait for this movie. Hey, Dixon. I think we're gonna need some more popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, how you doing? Hey, as you know, since you chose the Jazz Cola special, it does come with free pop refills, all right? So maybe I'll give you a couple more this time, Mr. Mummy. I know. I can tell you like the corn, huh? You like the corn?
He likes the corn.
You like the corn.
All right. We're gonna go see the movie now, Dixon.
Hey, don't tell me the ending. Keep it under wraps. You know what I mean?
You got it. Oh, because the mummy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, okay, we're back, Corn.
Hey, one sec. Can I, hello? Yeah, can I get a report on the vomit? One sec. Report on vomit? I'm so sorry. Right. No, I know. We would never start without you. Oh, guys, this is not good. You have a ticket to theater 2. This is theater 1.
We'll fix it.
Mr. McArthur, you know I'm so
We'll fix it. All right,
I'm coming
King
to
Bubba,
get
one more time. Back down, Dixon.
happened?
Hello. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, enjoy the marquee.
Thank you. Hey, Wolfgang. We're back again. So we actually got a ticket for the wrong theater.
Oh my God, it's not my fault.
No, not at all. We just want the right ticket.
Mama, stop tapping on the glass. It's not my fault that you don't have the right ticket.
No, that's fine. I don't.
Just relax. Just one more.
Just one more.
Last one.
I'll grab this one. Okay, we're good. Yeah. All right, back down. Bye, Wolfgang. See you after the show. All righty. Yep, almost there. I think we're actually gonna make it in this time, maybe. All right, Dixon.
Hey! How you guys doing?
Good.
You left your soda.
Just one more scoop for him. We'll be out of your hair. We're gonna go see the movie. I think it's
You've
starting
been a
soon.
good guy today. I'm gonna give you a big scoop. Look at that. Fresh popcorn, huh? Hey, don't leave. Hey, let's keep it going. How much is enough? I can never stop, huh?
Oh, that's crazy, Dixon.
I'll catch you guys later. Maybe after the show we can kick it. Go to the arcade, talk about things.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Corn.
Hey.
We got the tickets.
Great. And just a final check to make sure the volume is clear. I went in there myself and I took care of it. Sorry. Good. Theater 1 to Mystery of the Tech Titans. Theater 1, Mystery of the Tech Titans. Great, guys.
We got it.
All right. Well, hey, go on in. Enjoy the flicker in the back row.
Thank you, Corn.
Yeah, make sure to keep it clean because I come in after you. You're the only two in there, so I know who's going to do it. Okay?
Oh. That's pretty good. All right. Welcome to CryptFlicks, the show where we resurrect classic films and give them new life. As always, I'm your host, Dr. Kane McArthur, film critic for the San Francisco Chronicles.
Behold, I am Pharoah King Bubba Joe, ruler and guardian of Oxenma. My sons may have killed me, but my loyal subjects buried me with my cassette collection. And what a collection it is!
Oh, Prince Bubba Jim could never take that away. Tonight is a very special episode of CryptFlicks. Typically, we review classic films, but tonight we actually have a premiere. The world's premiere of The Mystery of the Tech Titans.
For years, this cassette bounced about my sarcophagus. Oh, what a pain in my side for a millennia.
It has been lost for years, but we finally have a physical copy, and we're happy to share it with you. The subject of this documentary and the documentary itself has been shrouded in mystery.
Perhaps it's not too late to send it back to its crypt.
The Mystery of the Tech Titans chronicles the rise of Dream Boy Games, a powerful tech company in the early 90s, and the creation of their fully immersive video game, Sands of Egypt, which, to this day, still has no known playable copy available.
I died and came back before the game came out.
Danny Leonard, WPGS legend and breaking news royalty, spent decades cobbling together never-before-seen footage from behind the well-guarded scenes of Dream Boy Games. His passion for this case was from a personal connection in the form of his cousin, Johnny Titanium, who disappeared with Josh and CJ on their private jet.
Oh, the day the handsome died. Or so they say. They found my body before they found theirs.
Oh, you and your cockamamie remarks. Any theories on the mystery?
2,000 years of restless slumber will give you many theories. I believe they faked it. Faked it to escape the pressure.
Now that is quite a theory. My guess is mechanical failure. Over the decades, there have been countless theories, and at this point, any of them are plausible. But we want to hear them all, and now is your chance to share your thoughts on the Mystery of the Tech Titans by leaving us a voicemail at 312-544-9096, and we'll give them a listen after the show.
Yes, perhaps now is the time for answers.
That's a great call, King Bubba. And without further ado, please enjoy the Mystery of the Tech Titans.
No one gets to pick their own death.
I was back on top of the bodybuilding ranks.
False, perjury, sin, lie.
Good evening. I'm Danny Leonard. For decades, I've been with you, in your homes, keeping you informed across a multitude of networks and investigations, never sacrificing the truth for entertainment. Tonight, I'll be presenting a story which I've been following for over 30 years and has touched me personally. During this special, we'll be releasing news clips, television shows, never-before-seen footage, and any other media pertaining to this case. Pay attention. Watch closely. Don't blink. Then, it'll be up to you to decide what is truth. Please enjoy the mystery of the Tech Titan. Thursday, February 19th, 1987. WPGS presents People You May Want to Know. I'm Danny Leonard, getting to know the people you want to know.
Two weeks later, I tell my best friend Josh, we're forming a company, we're making board games.
The future is digital. The future isn't analog.
Radical ideas are not bad ideas. Right. And I have a lot of radical ideas.
I think this is only the beginning.
You are offending me.
I've stumbled upon New Lenox, Illinois, where local creators CJ Demonopoulos and Joshua Edwards cut me a simple slice of how they created magic with Dream Boy board games.
My name is CJ Demonopoulos. I am 26 years old and I am from New Lenox, Illinois. Oh, we've been in this operation about 5 years now. Once we played every board game, we were like, why don't we start making our own board games?
And that really opened up a new door creatively for him and for me as a computer science engineer and as a theater major.
I graduated college with $34.50 in my bank account. And then one day, both my parents died in a car accident. And I inherited $150,000 in this house.
With a stroke of misfortune, the two friends found themselves at the top of the board gaming industry. They were a harmonious partnership.
I'm more of the mechanical, the mathematical, the engineer, and this is our creative force, and we found that there was a good marriage there that night.
I'll pick up a magazine or a book or maybe the Bible sometimes, and I'll just open a page and just pick out a word, and I'll just be like, oh, adultery.
Right.
And then
we say the same word every time, and it's incredible.
But to be honest with you, I think we've reached our ceiling, and we must move on to something greater.
What's important about what we're doing is that we're moving into the digital frontier, if you will.
The radical game developers never want to stop pushing the limits of their boards, and maybe even off the board.
Let's cut the crap. Let's not shit on board games. They're fun, they're an institution, and they're part of our American zeitgeist, but there is something else to be explored in gaming.
Currently, we are developing software that will enable us to put games inside of the personal computer.
And I think there's a way to inspire kids. I think there's a way to inspire kids with educational video games.
Educational video games.
I'm Danny Leonard for People You May Want to Know. Thank you for tuning in.
From Volume 1 to 30. From Alpha to Z. From the dawn of man to the edge of tomorrow. All in here for you. Encyclopedia of the Video Game. A Dream Boy game.
The 90s were destined for Dream Boy games. After the release of Encyclopedia the Video Game, which sold 40 million copies and was considered a turning point for educational video games, CJ and Joshua's rise to stardom was inevitable.
tell you, I might not be a gamer, but if you're looking to invest in something, invest in Dream Boy Graphics.
Their follow-up project smashed all video game records and launched them to a fame and fortune that they never imagined. Eventually, their financial endeavors expanded into television and film.
Call collect.
Dream Boy Games became the most valuable software engineering company in history.
Let me tell you, they're a lot heavier than those cameras you boys are holding, huh?
And CJ and Joshua, well, they were credited with building the greatest video game empire the world has ever seen.
Dino here! Guess what? You've all been chosen to receive some top secret news from Dream Boy Games.
For the 1997 year, Dream Boy Graphics is proud to announce the release of a new type of game. An open world VR technology that's really gonna make you shit your pants. Something that's really gonna make you grind your gainer. The release, the new, ladies and gentlemen, Sands of Egypt.
DBG, in partnership with Jinx Graphics, is getting ready to release the highly anticipated, fully immersive, action-packed VR adventure, Sands of Egypt, only for PC systems.
While vacationing in Cairo, Josh and I were inspired by the ancient ruins we explored.
Now, Sands of Egypt puts you in the shoes of Donahue Tallahassee. He's one of the greatest American bootleggers of the 1930s.
You'll wake up in King Tut's tomb, which we've replicated down to the very last grain of sand. Then it's your job to collect scarab tokens, solve the Pharaoh's riddle, and complete an almost impossible algorithm of ancient clues. Just so you can break out of there, fly back to Manhattan, and get those pro-y bastards that left you to die in the first place.
Now, CJ and Joshua may be the brains of the operation, but they can't take all the credit. Sands of Egypt marked the first Dream Boy Games partnership with Jinx Graphics, bringing two powerhouses of top artists, designers, and programmers together for the very first time.
I want to be absolutely frank with you. I know nothing about computers. I know nothing about coding. I needed a game master, and that was Franco Slater.
Sands of Egypt will be a visual masterpiece.
If you were to ask me, you'd bring one thing to a desert island. I'm gonna bring my master coder, Franco Slater.
Basically, I'm an everyday man. I work somewhat as a secretary to Mr. Demonopoulos. I will wake him up in the morning. I will make sure Mr. Demonopoulos is fed. I will take on the responsibility of bringing him in to the bath, and I begin to shower him. I will wash him. I will put him in his pajamas and tuck him in and make sure he is in bed appropriately.
He fulfills my demands, my requests. I tell him what I need, and he technifies it. When I thought about what actor I should cast to play the world's greatest bootlegger and adventurer, the choice was clear. Hollywood superstar Johnny Titanium.
Hello, I'm Johnny Titanium, and I'm here on set for my new Cologne series, Single Man.
I met Johnny Titanium at a Planet Hollywood in Sacramento about 3 years ago. He went up to me and he said, "Video games are stupid," and he threw a glass of water in my face. That's when I knew I found a friend.
After I spoke to Joshua and CJ, they really opened my eyes to the world that they're building. In this project, there is no, beginning, middle, and end. There just is the character, And I know that physically my body was in Burbank at the studio with them, but in my head, I was there amongst the sand, playing with my pet lynx. I was in Egypt.
Working with the Kowalski twins is unbelievable.
Some say we've been working together since the womb.
In 1971, a dream was born.
2 genius babies in 1 woman. Every bit of code has a life force within it that already wants to come out. We just act as the conduits for that life force.
These twins, they had colors, they had chants, they had spells. They were showing us new ways to code that we had never seen before, that I had never seen before. And I'm a bit of a tech guru myself.
Welcome, young pharaohs. Oh, gods of C++, grant us good code for the sons of Egypt. Accept our sacrifice. Oh, Dominu Christo, VGA, Sancto, Sacramo. Oh, 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0
I am the highest daughter. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that was incredible.
We're gonna make so much
We're
fucking
gonna be
money.
so rich. We're gonna be so rich.
sad.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Hey, the door disappeared. Working with Nick Highlighter is an absolute dream. The way he tickles those keys.
This is it! I wanted to bring Egypt's western desert into the studio. I'm throwing out the humidifier and turning up the heat.
What would The Legend of Zelda be without Nobu Uematsu? Huh? What would Final Fantasy be without Koji Kondo? An epic game is only as good as its epic score.
Sands of Egypt, sands of time.
All right, now Josh, I want you to be a bird. I want to hear a bird from you. Be a bird, be a bird. Very good, very good. And I want you to be the wind. Be the wind, CJ. Embody the wind, embody the wind. Good, good. Louder, louder. And I want the wind to be rushing from you. I want it to be coming out of you. I want it to be, and all together now. Sands of Egypt, sands of time. Very good, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
The perfect game is not a game. It's a reality. It's a world where you can't tell if you have a digitized hand or real carnal blood and flesh.
Our cutting edge technology will bring you into the game like never before.
And that's what we're gonna bring you with Sands of Egypt.
From all of us here at Dream Boy Games, thank you for your continued loyalty, and we'll see you in the sands!
Hello and welcome back to WPGS. Put on a glove, this news is hot. My name is Lydia House.
And I'm Daniel Leonard. This just in. A private charter jet off the coast of Algeria has disappeared with creative directors of Dream Boy Games, CJ Demonopoulos and Joshua Edwards.
Early reports indicate that the entire crew and passengers have perished.
The bigger question is, how will this affect the release of the highly anticipated video game Sands of Egypt? Your thoughts, Lydia?
It is a sad day to be an American that owns a computer. Your thoughts, Danny boy?
I am extremely distraught. I want to kill someone. My cousin Johnny Titanium was on that very same flight.
Up next, homicide. Could it happen to you?
See that guy? That's me. I'm Jimmy Cash. Who the fuck are you? I just got some bad news. Red! I heard that Sands of Egypt. Yeah, the $1 billion blockbuster game just been postponed indefinitely. Why'd you do it, CJ? Why'd you do it, John? Are you seeing this? Higher-ups at Dream Boy Graphics just squandered $1 billion. I think that's a lot of H-crap. I'm ran out of money! I can't stand losing money, and I hope you weren't an investor who just lost a ton of money too. Otherwise, I recommend you get one of these, and you do yourself a favor, and you end it now, because your profit margins are down the drain.
I mean, it happens all the time.
Guys! All right, let's simmer down here. What exactly is preventing the release of the Sands of Egypt game? Go!
CJ and Joshua were the only ones with the input codes to unlock the beta and full gameplay experience.
I know they're alive out there somewhere. I've been on that plane a bajillion times. Okay, I know the pilot. His name is Carl. Carl went to school.
The server was encrypted with hundreds of megabytes and thousands of kilobytes of just untouchable data.
No one is addressing the fact that there's no black box, no bodies. I mean, this plane has simply disappeared. I know that they're alive out there somewhere.
Whoa! All right, I want to hear what Gene has to say about that.
From what I know about planes, which is about 0, I do believe that they are built to crash.
I know everyone on that staff. There's no way that that plane has crashed.
We have so many examples. Amelia Earhart, Leonard Skinner.
Guys, we're cutting to commercial break, but when we come back, we're rounding third and coming home with a discussion of Mark McGuire's Beanie Baby collection.
Women drink coffee too! Mickey highlighter!
Toss me over like a pound of beef, you know.
Dream Boy Games has finally decided to break their sizing.
Sands of Egypt!
No questions have been answered. Why were you not invited on the aeroplane in the first place?
Good morning, kisses. Sleep in the same bed. What was the extent of your relationship?
No, nothing like that.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay for CJ. I don't love him. I don't love him like a lover. I never wanted to marry him.
It's officially been a year since the mysterious disappearance of CJ Demonopolis and Joshua Edwards. Nick, what's the real story?
What is the real story? That's a question I've asked myself for many years. Shortly after that clip, the airwaves on the story went silent. Joshua, CJ, and my cousin Johnny were declared dead. And with that, the greatest, most influential video game empire in history simply disappeared. But 22 years later, I sat down with the last known person associated with the development of Sands of Egypt for a chat about the greatest mystery of the 20th century. Here is that interview.
Mr. Slater, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for allowing us to come into your home and conduct this interview. I know that you and I have sat across from each other countless number of times, and I promise that this should be the last one.
Anything I can do to help.
Mr. Slater, you are the last Dream Boy team member to see Joshua, CJ, and Johnny before they boarded that flight. Did you notice anything suspicious?
No.
You know, anyone who has spoken about the creation of Sands of Egypt always talks about Joshua and CJ's obsession with the final product. Total isolation from the outside world, millions poured into VR technology, cyber-religious rituals and practices. All of that for a game that is never going to be released.
I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
I find that very hard to believe, Mr. Slater. You know, I spoke to the Kowalski twins. After being sentenced to 25 years to life for possession of cyber-religious paraphernalia, they were very eager to speak. You know, Nick Highlighter, on the other hand, was a little more challenging. Most insane asylums don't allow their patients to speak to reporters, but I found a way. And you know what? They all said the same thing. You were always there. Since the creation of Dream Boy board games to Sands of Egypt, you were always there. You built their worlds, set their rules, and gave their ideas life. You were their game master, and you are the only one who would know their fate. Where are they, Mr. Slater?
Got lost.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The process at Dream Boy Games became every game that we created built upon the last one. Pushed ourselves to limits we didn't know possible. Eventually, Josh and CJ got caught up on this idea of the perfect game.
And Sands of Egypt was their attempt at a perfect game?
We created endless deserts. Tombs that were unique to every playing type. Unsolvable mazes. You could play the game for 100 years and not be done with it. Sands of Egypt is its own living environment.
Are you suggesting that there is a playable copy out there?
No. No, not at all.
But you just said that it is its own living environment.
No more questions for today.
Mr. Slater, we have plenty of more questions to ask.
I'd like for this to be done. Thank you.
I'm sorry, folks. I failed you. No matter what I said to Mr. Slater, I couldn't get him to sit back down with me. Last opportunity for the real truth shut right in front of my face. I spent my entire adult life on this story, and I have nothing to show for it. Oh, but what about truth, right? Yeah, truth. Oh, well, truth is just what you make of it, right? What's the truth that's gonna be made from this story? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. I'm tired. And I'm done. But you know what? If you want to keep going, be my guest. It's up for you to decide what's real and what's not. I'm fucking done. Yes, done.
Wow. So that's the truth, huh?
That's it? It's over?
Incredible.
That's it? They're stuck in a video game?
It was amazing. Hey, let me lay this on you real quick, King Bubba Joe. Just gathering my thoughts from the film. It was a sardonic and daring take on a tech boom era that perfectly encapsulated the counterculture of the late 90s. It mixed jaunty, anti-establishment comedy with brutality in a way that felt new. The influence of this film has been weaved within the fabric of our society for decades without us even realizing it. A true masterpiece. I don't say that often, King Bubba.
Were we watching the same film? That was a bunch of scarab shit. Ugh.
What? Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've never seen something like that.
Come on, Bubba Joe. Why don't we give our viewers a chance to weigh in?
Fine. Call in and let us know what you thought of Sands of Egypt. Ugh.
Let's roll the voicemails.
Waiting to hear from you.
Hey guys, Cucky Bongo's here. I just wanted to call in to let you guys know that, I actually had a dinner with Johnny Titanium about a year before he started working on Sands of Egypt. And he mentioned a couple of really crazy things to me and about, maybe possibly doing a couple, trying to get off the grid once or twice. He mentioned that to me once or twice. And so I just wanted to call and let you guys know that I honestly think Johnny Titanium, I think that they planned this all along.
Another one for my theory that they faked it to get away.
That does track with your theory. I mean, Cucky Bongos, I trust him.
Yes. Anyone who is loyal to me is a good fan.
All right, let's hear another one.
Please, call
in. This is Jack Nicholson. I'm calling to place an order for some chicken tenders. I'm down there on the floor here at the Staples Center. No one's come by to take my order. And I was hoping somebody could get me some chicken tenders.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Nicholson. Allow us to take this call.
We have a live call.
From Barbara.
Barbara. Hey, Barbara, you're on CryptFlicks. How you doing?
Fine.
Fine. What did you think of the film?
I thought it was good, but I wish there was more Jimmy Cash.
More Jimmy Cash. Well, you know the true story behind Jimmy Cash.
More Jimmy Cash. I would give that Jimmy Cash all my money to invest however he wants.
Mortal, you waste your time listening to this loudmouth fool.
Jimmy Cash has made some pretty good investments. Barbara, I would definitely suggest investing in Jimmy Cash. It's in the name.
Oh yeah, I love him to death, and there should be more CryptFlicks about Jimmy Cash. Did you see the size of that baseball bat?
He was a pretty large baseball bat.
I believe this person is aroused.
It sounds. Are you aroused, Barbara?
Am I what? Am I what?
Did this mockery of a film arouse you, Barbara?
Oh, nothing arouses this old gal anymore. But I tell you, if it did, it would be that Jimmy Cash going to town on that little Bart Simpson doll.
He really did slice that thing in half, and then he sliced into his own gut, so... What do you think about what happened to CJ, Josh, and Johnny, Barbara?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, surely you must have some theory as to what happened to the three.
Well, it seemed pretty clear by the end. They were all sort of trapped in sort of an ethereal dream world, and they found themselves where they could live life and not be trapped in sort of old corpse-like bodies just waiting for death. So I envy them.
Yes, I forgot about that part of the movie. We did
That
see
sounded like a slight at me, Barbara. Do you have something to say to me, Pharoah King Bubba Joe?
I've noticed that, but you look familiar. You know who you remind me of, Pharaoh?
Who?
That hot number Jimmy Cash.
You attract the worst callers.
Thank you so much for calling in, Barbara, and sharing your views.
I think I've heard quite enough. My decision stands. This movie is terrible. In fact, I curse you. I curse you and all the viewers who put me through such utterance.
Oh, King, you get me going. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the premiere of The Mystery of the Tech Titans. Next week, we'll be looking back at a little-known film called Saddle by a little-known director called Archidiablos. But until then, I'm Dr. Kane McArthur.
And I am King Bubba Joe.
This has been CryptFlicks.
Good night.
Sands of Egypt, sands of time. Sands of Egypt, sands of time.